All right, good afternoon and welcome to this Sunday evening yoga for realization, recovery, and resilience. My name is Brian, and I'm delighted and honored to be here with you today. Today's class is going to be a little light flow with some breath work. And so, as always, we will start with our grounding and rooting, find our supports, come into the present moment, raise gratitude, set intention. We'll do all that. And then we'll move into the movement practice, trying to align movement with breath through some simple movements, gradually building maybe a little complexity, a little intensity. We'll see how it goes. And then we'll come into our twist, our guided rest, and we'll do some breath work actually before we drop into guided rest probably. And so as always, remember your first guiding principle: support precedes action. So ensure that you have whatever support you need available to you, both internal and external. So internally, your supports are your mindset, your intention. Externally, your supports are your blocks, your straps, your bolsters, your blankets, your eye shades. So have your supports available. Remember this secondarily, that it is your practice. And so you are in the privacy of your own space by design, and you are doing your practice to your breath. And so adjust as any posture at any time, modify any posture at any time, come out of any posture at any time, take any alternate posture at any time. The only requirement for you is to be present and to breathe. Everything else is just an invitation, an offer, a suggestion. So let us find ourselves here. Let's kind of get into support before we move into action. So let's find a supported posture, whatever that means to you. Feel into whatever part of your body is in contact with something: the floor, the seat, the bolster, the cushion, the mat, the chair, wall, whatever part of your body is touching. Feel that sensation of connection. Bring your awareness to that sensation of connection and open your awareness to the idea that that connection is support. What is it like to be supported in this moment? Then, having established support, I invite you to come into the present moment. And we come into the present moment by coming into the body. We come into the body by coming into the breath. So turn your awareness to your breath and find your breath as it appears underneath your nasal passages, and begin to breathe in and out through the nostrils, following the inhalation all the way in and the exhalation all the way out. And just beginning to notice what it is like to breathe and be aware of your breath, knowing that you're breathing in when you're breathing in, knowing that you're breathing out when you're breathing out, feeling the breath all the way down into the bottom of the bottom, down into the bottom of the body, down into the bottom of the abdomen, down into the belly cavity, front, back, and sides, a full 360 breath. And a complete exhale, emptying completely. Maybe a little tug on the diaphragm at the bottom of the exhale to remove that air from the bottom of the lungs, emptying all that is no longer needed. And having established support and coming to the present moment, let us raise some gratitude. I invite you on your next inhale to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. Perhaps your left hand over your heart, your right hand over your left, maybe your hands in prayer. And then being aware of that heart space, allow to arise in your heart space gratitude, a sense of gratitude, any one thing for which you're grateful, maybe just the possibility of gratitude. See what arises for you when gratitude is called forth. See it clearly in your mind's eye. And whatever it is that you're grateful for, anchor it right there at your heart space. And then finally, today, I invite you to, if you choose, to set an intention for your practice, maybe a simple intention to keep your gratitude anchored, or to be right there with your breath. But whatever your intention, I invite you to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice, as if it is already done. I am present. I am grateful. And then I invite you to take a full inhale. And as you exhale, if you choose, bow your chin to your grateful, intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention. I say Namo, Namaste. Then release your arms, lift your chin. And we're going to come around to our mats and begin our little bit of movement practice to get ourselves moving here. So it's come around to your mat. We're going to come down onto our backs. So we'll start on our backs in a simple posture. Uncoiling, unraveling, and then just allowing yourself to lengthen down onto your back. Arriving on your back on your mat, take your arms overhead, interlock the thumb. Either way, it doesn't matter. And then as you inhale, lengthen through the fingers and press through the heels. Flex the toes back toward the nose, toward the face. Get long along the underside of the body, the back side of the body. Feel your full length here on the inhale. And then on the exhale, release the toes. Switch the interlock of your thumbs. And then as you inhale, lengthen through the fingers and now flex the toes away from the face. Getting long across the front of the body. Just a big stretch here, just waking up. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down by the side. Bring the knees in toward the chest. Reach up and grab the knees and squeeze. And then maybe a little rock side to side. Just feeling into this full awareness of your spine on the mat. Feel the full length of your spine on the mat. Then bring the hands down next to the hips, palms down. Bring the knees over the hips and then bring your shins parallel with the mat. So you try to get these 90-degree angles here. And then inhale here, take the feet away from the face till they're just hovering over the mat. Exhale, bring the knees in toward the chest. And then to begin to align this movement with the breath. This is a very simple movement. Opening up the hip flexors, waking up the body, and then moving with breath. So we're feeling into the inhale starts the movement, and the exhale starts, and movement ends when the breath ends. So as the inhale ends, wherever the feet are, that's where they are. Exhale, wherever the exhale ends, wherever the knees are, that's where they are. We're just beginning to align movement with breath here. One more here. Inhaling out. Exhale in. Bring the knees back up. Bring the feet down to the floor. Walk the feet out to the edges of the mat. Let the knees fall together. Take the arms out. 30 to 60 degrees so you have a little space for your knees here. Inhale here. And then exhale. Just let the knees fall to one side. Only as far as that opposite shoulder begins to come up off the mat. And then inhale back to center, exhale in the opposite direction. So now we're just twisting the hips a little bit. This windshield wiper motion with the knees. And again, we're moving with breath. Exhaling over, inhaling up. And we're just kind of warming up here, just waking up the body. A few simple movements, finding alignment, body and breath. And one more. Inhale back to center. Walk the feet back towards each other till the ankles and toes, balls of the feet come together, knees come together, heels are toward the hips. And then we're going to bring the hands down by the side. Now maybe your fingertips lightly touch your heels. Maybe they're just in the vicinity of the heels. Maybe they touch the middle of the foot. It doesn't matter. We're going to open up a little bit here by lifting the shoulders. And then we're going to do that movement with the torso. So as you exhale, bring your torso over to one side. Maybe touch your heel or your toes or your mid-step. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Torso moves to the other side. And your opposite hand will touch the heel or the foot. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to the side. And again, movement with breath. Just a couple here. Now we're waking up the core and the obliques. One more each side. And then release. Let the shoulders come back down onto the mat. Option here, you can bring the hands underneath the sits bones, the thumbs underneath the sits bones for support. Or you can bring the full back of the palm underneath the top of the buttock, the SI joint for support. Or you can just keep the palms down by the side. Press into the forearms, take the legs up straight. Press the heels toward the ceiling. option here to do one leg at a time, or if you're okay here with your supports, we're gonna do both legs. So exhale, let the legs come down. Inhale, legs up. Or one leg if you're doing one leg at a time. Exhale down. Inhale up. And just warming up here. Just find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Couple more here. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest, reach up and squeeze, rock a little side to side, release that. And then bring the feet down so the heels are near the hips, feet are hip distance apart. Feel as if you can press into your feet. Again, your hands are down by your sides, palms down. Press into the feet and feel the pelvic bowl begin to shift, and you'll feel the buttocks begin to lift off the mat. Continue to press into the heels, keep the knees moving toward each other, lift through the lower back, through the middle back, through the upper back. No weight in the head or neck, we're in the shoulders. This is our bridge. So find your bridge. Now we're working, once it's at the back of the body, and the abdomen is engaged. And now we're going to dynamic movement here. We're going to just pulse this. As you exhale, you roll down the spine until your buttocks are just hovering. Inhale, lift, press into your bridge. Dynamic bridge here. Moving with breath. And again, the movement starts when the breath starts, ends when the breath ends. Finding your rhythm, your breath, your pace, your practice. Couple more here. And inhale up. Exhale, lower down. We got one more here. Take the legs long, take the arms out. So you're making a little star shape here. So your feet are going to come a little wider on the mat, maybe outside edges of your mat, arms out from the shoulders. So you're like an X. And then the movement is we lift the legs and the back of the head and the shoulders. This is our inhale, we get long. And the exhale, you just bring everything together at the center of the body. So it's a little X move, we call this. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhale, crunch, if you will. X crunching. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Find yourself with yourself, your mat. Whew. Activating now. Couple more. Inhale long. Exhale, crunch, hold, breathe, and then release. Roll to your belly, one side or the other, doesn't matter. Take your tops, your feet long on the mat. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, thumb at the breast line. Elbows moving toward each other and down toward the hips behind the body. Crown gets long as you inhale. Press into the tops of the feet. Lift the crown. Lift the chest. Now we're working the back of the body. Exhale, lower down. Again, find your rhythm, dynamic cobras. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Moving with breath. Little to no weight in the hands, maybe even picking up the hands, maybe not. Finding your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Inhale up. Hold posture, not the breath. Breathe here. Long, deep inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Curl the toes and the feet. Press through the heel, press through the fingers and palms. Press into a plank. Find your plank, press back through the heels, lengthen through the crown, get long. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the knees, press the hips back to the heels, come into your wisdom pose. Maybe your hips come all the way back, maybe you take your knees wide, maybe you bring your legs together. Find your expression of wisdom pose. Breathing here, lengthening through the fingertips, pressing the hips back toward the heels, aligning the hips on the heels. Getting long, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, on your next inhale, come through your table. Check your hands are underneath the shoulders, slightly in front of. Knees are underneath the hips, so that means they're pretty close together. And then we're going to work a little bit here. So let's start with the spine. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the crown, bring the heart forward, roll the hips up. So arching, and then on the exhale, round the spine, release the head, roll the hips under. Do that a few times, your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Couple more here. Inhale, back to neutral. And then we're going to lengthen here. So let's take the left leg, curl the toes of the left foot, press back to the left heel, lift the left knee. Let's begin to lift the knee a little bit. Find that. And then continue to press back through that left leg, through that left heel, lifting the knee. And then lift the heel so it's level with the buttocks. And then press the toes toward the wall behind you. Feel that length. Get long on your inhale. And then as you exhale, round the back, bring the knee toward the nose underneath the body. Move with your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Your rhythm. Your pace. Your breath. Your practice. Opening up through the hip girdle here. One more here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring that left knee back down. Move to the other side. Roll over the ball of the right foot. Press back to the right heel. Lift the right knee. Then lift the right heel level with the hips and buttocks. Then press the toes toward the wall behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, round the back, knee to nose under the body. Move with your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Couple more here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring that knee back down. Press the hips back toward the heels, come into your wisdom pose. Release your hands back by your heels, palms up, full expression of wisdom pose. Relax the shoulders, relax the lower back. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Check in with your intention, with your gratitude. On your next inhale, take the arms long. On the exhale, come up through table, curl the toes, press back through the heels, lift the knees. Keep the hips lifting, pressing towards the wall behind you, releasing the head toward the mat. Drop the heels to the bottom of the mat, come into your downward dog. Full inhale here. Complete exhale. Take a moment in downward dog to find yourself here. Baby, walk the dog a little bit, bend one knee, press back to the opposite heel. Switch with your breath. Lift both heels high. Press the chest and stomach back to the thighs. Lift the hips. Relax both heels down. This is your down dog. Take a full inhale here. A complete exhale. Release the head. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring your right hand to your left leg, maybe to the knee, to the calf, maybe to the ankle, outside side. Opening through the right side body, pressing long into the left arm. Breathing here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up. Right hand comes back and stabilizes. Press back, lift. On your next inhale. Left hand comes back, finds the left knee, calf, ankle. Breathing here. Head is released. Hips are high. Heels are relaxed. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Release the left hand. Look up between the hands. Inhale here. As you exhale, walk the feet forward between the hands, coming into your forward fold. Release the head, release the hands. Take a moment in forward fold to find your balance. Experiment with your balance in your feet. Pressing back through the heels and lifting the hips, releasing the head. No tension in the neck. Breathing here. Maybe you grab opposite elbows in front of or behind the legs. Just finding your forward fold here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Release the elbows if you're holding them. Bring the hands to the shins, straighten the arms. Support the back as you lift to a flat back, parallel to the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, release the hands, release the head, forward fold. Bend the knees slightly, keep the head relaxed. Begin to roll up one vertebra at a time, gathering as you go. Torso comes up right, shoulders will roll, the arms will come up. Inhaling. Exhale, release the hands to the front of the chest. And take a moment to allow everything to settle. Mountain pose, standing on your own 2 feet on your mat. Fully present, fully engaged. Let the shoulders settle, relax the knees, relax the ankles. Firm the hips and waist, lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the crown, tuck the chin slightly, find your mountain. Gazing point for focus, balance is focus. Breath is strength, take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Moving from here, on the inhale, the arms go high. Maybe look up and see the thumbs. On the exhale, hinge and fold. On the inhale, flat back, breathe into the heart. On the exhale, hinge and fold. Step the right foot back to a lunge. Drop the right knee in the top of the right foot. Starting here, bring the right hand inside the right foot. Rotate the torso to the left. Take the left arm high. Simple twist. Breathe in, full inhale. Exhale, left hand down, frame the foot, curl the toes, lift the right knee, step back, press back, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward between the hands, left knee down. Release the top of the left foot. Bring the left hand inside the right foot. Rotate the abdomen to the right. Right arm rises. Simple twist. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand down, frame the foot, curl the toes, lift the left knee, step forward to forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath in mountain, full inhale. Check your intention and your gratitude. Complete exhale. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Left foot back to a lunge. Drop the left knee in the top of the left foot. Stabilize, press into the right heel. Inhale, rise up, arms come up. Exhale, press into that left knee, that right heel, sink the hips, get long through the fingers. Supported lunge, full inhale. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot. Lift the left knee, step back, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands, left foot forward, right knee down, top of the right foot as you exhale. Stabilize here. Inhale, rise up. Find your arm position. Exhale, press into the right knee, the left heel. Sink the hips as you lengthen the fingers. Supported lunge on this side, full inhale. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot. Lift the knees, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath, stabilize in your mountain. Check your gratitude and intention. Complete exhale. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Right foot back to the lunge. Option to drop the right knee or keeping the right knee lifted, pressing through the heel. Stabilize here. Arms up. Find your arm position. Press back through the right heel. Lift the right thigh down into the left heel. Find your lunge. Crescent lunge, full inhale. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot. Step back, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Now look up between the hands, right foot forward. Exhale, sink into the right heel, press back to the left heel, or drop the left knee if you like. Stabilize here. On the inhale, arms come up, find your arm position. Exhale, sinking. Find your crescent. Strong, steady, sure. Full inhale here. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath in mountain. Find yourself here. Steady and sure. Working with the breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet, left foot back, knee down if you like. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink in. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring the hands to prayer, rotate the torso, drop the elbow to the right knee or outside the right thigh. Twisting the abdomen to the right, lifting through the left thigh, back through the left heel. Find your twist. Maybe opening your arms, maybe not. Full inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. Frame the foot, step back, press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the left foot forward, right knee down if you like. Inhale, rise up, find your crescent. Exhale, stabilize here. Full inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Rotate the torso to the left. Dropping the right elbow at the left knee or outside the left thigh, pressing the hands at the chest. Breathing as you lift through the right thigh. Back through the right heel. Maybe opening the arms. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Hands down, frame the foot. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, mountain pose. Take a breath of mountain. Stabilize yourself here. Check your intention. Check your gratitude. Find yourself here. On the inhale, the arms go high. On the exhale, sink the hips back, come into a chair. Hands to the thighs for support, to the waist, prayer at the chest, maybe lightning bolt pose, fingers long. Your choice, your practice. Breathe here, full inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Step the right foot back to a lunge, left foot back to join it. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up to cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, rise up. Find your arm position. Exhale, square the hips and sink in, find your warrior. Warrior one, take a breath here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot, step back and lower. Inhale, rise up. Cobra or maybe up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Let it go. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, rise up. Square the hips. Find your arm position. Warrior one. Full inhale here. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot, step back and lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Left foot forward. Exhale, right foot joins at forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink the hips, bring your hands to your position of chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, release the hands to the chest, mountain pose. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back to join it, and lower. Come all the way to the mat. Inhale here. Lift the crown. Lift the chest. Lift the heart. Now hold this posture as you breathe deep. Maybe lift your legs. Hold this posture as you breathe deep. Maybe lift your arms, cactus arms, arms straight out in Supergirl, Superwoman, or arms back along the hips, standard flying. Whatever works for you. Breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, lower everything down. Inhale, press up through table and come up onto your knees. Preparing for our camel. So, knees are underneath the hips, which means they're very close together. Crown is long, chest is open. Take your fists to the small of your back for support, or take the heel of your palm to the top of your buttocks. Your fingers are down in the invisible pockets, supporting yourself here. Lengthen out of the knees, out of the waist, out of the crown. Open the heart. Now you have options here. You can curl the toes, bring the heels up a little higher. The hands on the hips are supporting the hips. You feel as if your hips are moving forward. They're not actually, they're mostly just staying underneath you so you don't collapse into the lower back. So you're just supporting yourself. Lift out of the waist, lift out of the chest. Try to keep your chin in alignment with your sternum here. Our tendency is to scrunch the back of the neck. Let's not do that. Let's stay long through the crown. And then see if we can open by lifting out of the thighs, out of the waist, out of the chest, and out of the crown. Back, opening posture, open heart. Breathing deep, breathe to the belly button, full inhale. Complete exhale. Now for this last couple breaths, if you like, maybe let the chin rise, the head fall back a little deeper. Maybe release if your toes are curled. Maybe let your hands come back and try to find your heels. Full inhale. Until exhale, if your head is back, begin to bring it back to neutral. Slowly bring yourself to upright. Exhale, bring your hips back toward your heels. Knees come together, heels come together. Seated on your heels. And then if you like, release the arms and then continue to push back. So you're sort of rounding the back here. Let the chin drop to the chest. Find this counter pose here. Inhale, come back to neutral. Lengthen through the crown. Take the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Take your right hand behind you, left hand outside the right thigh. Gentle twist here. Just twisting out the spine a little bit. Breathing here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, arms back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Take the left hand behind your right hand outside the left thigh. Working from the abdomen. Just twisting gently, massaging, hugging, loving your internal organs here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release the hands. And then come around to your seat. We're going to do a little breath work. Now that we've warmed the body and prepared ourselves, we can breathe fully and deeply. We'll work on a couple of breaths. Mindful pattern interrupt breath to observe how managing our breath and a breath practice can bring our resilience into play, adjusting our mind states accordingly and preparing for our guided rest. So we've got, we're pretty good here. Nicely done. Okay. So our first breath is going to be a very simple. Bring your hands to prayer at the chest. The breath is 4 sniffs in through the nostrils. So we're trying to equalize in 4 even parts till we're full completely. And the exhale is 4 equal sniffs out the nose. We little pause at the top, a little pause at the bottom. So we just maintain our own rhythm. Find your own rhythm. Just continue this pattern. Eyes are closed if you like, focused at the third eye, or narrowed to focus at the tip of the nose. The body's very still. We're just breathing. 4-part inhale. Your version of the pause. And 4-part exhale. Trying to fill completely on the inhale, empty completely on the exhale. I'm just going to be here for a short period. So find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, and your practice. Body's very still. Awareness is on the breath in the nostrils. Focus is at the brow point or the tip of the nose. Full inhales and complete exhales. Let your next pattern, your next repetition be your last repetition, so that when you finish your exhale, you just let go of the pattern, let go of the shaping, let go of the hands, take the hands to the knees, thumb and forefinger lightly touching, palms up. Be very still. Allow everything to settle. Be with yourself and observe your experience. Now we're going to do an alternate nostril breath. So traditional and alternate nostril breath, so Nadi Shodhana, where we inhale through the left, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, exhale through the left. That is the pattern. You bringing mental awareness, or if you have a hand mudra, you can use your hand mudra also. And just do that pattern, inhaling, and then exhaling. Find your rhythm. So no stress, no strain, no overexertion here. We're just breathing in and breathing out, alternating on the exhales. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Full balancing breath here. We're activating both of the secondary channels, both hemispheres of the brain, and hopefully, if we allow, we'll feel that connection between the hemispheres of the brain come into balance. Just be with your breath. Know that you're breathing in when you're breathing in. Know that you're breathing out when you're breathing out. Let your next iteration be your final iteration of this pattern, so that when you next find yourself exhaling through the left nostril, release the pattern, release the mood, or release any shaping. Just let go. Be very still. Notice your experience. And take a moment to decide your posture for your guided rest. Maybe you want to stay seated. Maybe you want to come down onto your back on your mat. Whichever place you decide to be, make sure that you have any additional supports that you like in your guided rest. Maybe you have an eye cloth, blanket or a shawl, bolster. If you come down onto your back, let your toes fall open. Take your heels as wide as is comfortable for you on your mat. Your arms down by your side, palms up. Lengthen through the crown. And then imagine you can pull your side ribs down so that you can feel your lower spine on the mat. So you feel all of your spine against the mat. And then sink in, let go, release. Allow yourself to be done. You're done. Come on, be done. Let go of any shaping, any analysis, any conversation or competition. Just allow yourself to be. We move into rest. Rest is a vital and important part of the practice, one of the major tools, rest. In rest, we learn the felt experience of allowing ourselves to be just as we are, of accepting ourselves just as we are, of trusting, feel the support of the mat, the floor, and gravity beneath you. Feel yourself being held in gravity in your space. Just allow this moment of being without having to do anything. Just resting, letting go. And if you find that it's difficult to be in this place of rest, your mind just needs something to do. You might suggest that your mind focus your awareness to any area in your body which feels any kind of tension or tightness, constriction or contraction. Just scan your body, track your body, looking for any tightness. And if you find any area, maybe direct your breath into that area. Or perhaps softening around that area, noticing what happens when you soften. Perhaps you find support. And finally, today I'll invite you to turn your awareness back to your heart space, center of your being there. Check in. And once again, from that space, from the awareness of the heart space, call forth gratitude. Allow gratitude to arise. Again, maybe just someone or something you're grateful for, maybe just the possibility of gratitude. See whatever arises for you when gratitude is called forth. And then rest here in your gratitude. See yourself resting in gratitude. As you rest in gratitude in your space, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I'm honored to be here, truly. And as always, I invite and encourage you to stay here in grateful rest for as long as you like. And when you do rise, please take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.